Hello, my name is Professor Washburn, and this is for my Christian marriage students. I'm going to explain to you the syllabus as fast as I can so that you don't get bored. So be sure that you have a copy of it in front of you. Okay? As you see, this course is 14 weeks, and I have already planned out everything in the next 14 weeks. The course description is directly from the St. John's University Bulletin. Okay, so I'm not going to be changing anything. I also have my phone number, okay, which I encourage you to use, especially if you have any concerns. Do not wait for the last days of the course to address your concerns. I'm very easy to relate to. The course objectives, of course, we will discuss marriage as a sacrament, also as a social institution, and we will try to understand what the Church, the Catholic Church especially, teaches on marriage. But I will also give you some of the views of the other Christian denominations. We will also discuss contemporary issues and challenges affecting Christian marriage. Okay, and there's just so many. The Church, the Catholic Church, is changing in so many ways, and it's very interesting that many people are very concerned with some of the social issues, you know, that also have an impact on religion. Our resources, I don't want you to buy anything, so most of the things that we will be using would be links to, say, the documents at the Vatican site, the usccb.org, which is the United States Catholic Conference of Catholic Bishops, I'm sorry, United States Conference of Catholic Bishops. Okay, that would be so very official. And of course you have the CCC, which is the Catechism of the Catholic Church. Okay, that is a product of Vatican II. And I gave you the different websites, okay, you can check them. And then the grading system. Because this is online, I put a great deal of weight on class participation, you know, which practically includes everything that you do every week. And then on the side, I will ask you to do a project, which is just 15%. It's just 3 to 5 minutes of a video presentation. You don't have to be very sophisticated. You can just use your cell phone. I know everyone has a cell phone these days that has a feature for recording videos. Okay, you can just upload them on Facebook, because even a 3-minute video presentation is usually over 20 MB, so you can't upload it into the usual submission box. Academic service learning. Well, I would like you to ask, you know, the world is so much in trouble right now in so many ways, and in particular there are just so many countries, especially in the Middle East, that need a lot of help, especially the refugees, people who don't have homes or were driven out of their homes because of the conflict. And so there are so many worthwhile organizations that are really trying to help them. Okay, in particular UNICEF, World Food Program, Catholic Relief Services, Partners in Health, and so many others. Despite their effort, you know, we still have to help them. And I'm not asking you to give money at this time, but what you can do is raise 16,000 grains, okay? An equivalent of 4 hours. So every hour is 4,000 grains. Okay, so listen carefully. It's not 400, it's not 1,600, it's 16,000 grains. If you divide 16,000 grains by 14 weeks that this course is running, it really amounts to very, very few grains per week, okay? Divided by the number of days in a week, you're probably raising grains, I think maybe for a day, a little over 100. Anyway, I don't have my computation right now, but I remember computing it for my students. Now, so instead of a midterm exam, I'm not giving you a midterm exam, I'm giving you a project and academic service learning, and then the final exam is 15%. Okay, and I give you the guidelines. Okay, you must have an e-portfolio. Okay, although you don't have to really spruce your e-portfolio, still you should have a dedication account. That dedication account allows you to access your course. Okay, and everything should, this is the deadline that I set, which is very simple. I am a veteran of MOOC courses, MOOC, Massive Open Online Courses, and this is what is usually done. It's always a weekly thing. So the professor would, the instructor would give lectures, and there will always be a quiz, and the quiz would always be due at least a week from the time of the lecture. Okay, so that's what I'm following. I meet you, or I give you your work on Wednesday, and then you submit on Tuesday. Every day that you submit earlier than the deadline is an extra point. Okay? Now, okay, I think I did that. The video is a married couple. And the video and the ASL are due as soon as possible. So you could also be working at these things a little at a time, and then try to submit them as early as you can. Okay? Do away with these things. Video presentation is 15%. If it's possible for you to do it almost like maybe halfway through, then submit it right away, you get your 15%. The ASL is the same way. You know, there will be some leisurely days. Maybe you're just relaxing. Well, you can be relaxing and at the same time playing a game and racing games for the poor at the World Food Program site. Now, apart from raising grains, I would have to ask you to do a reflection paper of about 300 words, and that's not a lot of words, right? And of course, you have to connect it to the lessons that we learned from the course. And that reflection paper should also contain a little bit of objective information about the World Food Program, how it came about, and so you understand how it works and what's being done. Okay, and you can reflect on some of the I guess the nice effect of raising grains. Okay, at the same time that you're raising grains actually because you're answering questions. Okay, and it can be in chemistry, geography, grammar, English, literature, art, and so many other things, geography, even history, I think. Okay, so there's so many subjects to choose from, and you learn as you're raising grains. Okay, and I am available. I am available almost 24/7 because I'm always in my computer. Okay, and then I have the grading scale. That's about it. So if you get 49 and below, you failed this course. Okay, and I make this course very easy, so there's really no reason for you to fail. No reason at all. I have to turn this off.